welcome to my play of Everyone's Golf VR. It's a game that I thought it might be worth...
Welcome.
Thank you.
What would you like to do right now?
I'm going to play some golf. But, yeah, so what I decided to do was play a bit of VR golf, because we can't go outside in these times of isolation. And what better way to do it than in VR? So I'm going to sort of run through the game a little bit, but I'm just going to play some short games just to run through each course. So what you've got is a brilliant VR game, but these guys have done an amazing job. This place absolutely looks amazing in the VR setup. It really does. It's pretty stunning. And what you have are these options when you first get into the game. You can play it. You can play it with this, which is...
Please select an item from the menu to change the regulations.
Okay. So the first thing I would recommend is playing the game with the Move controller. You can use the standard controller, but it is a little bit cumbersome, and you know, if you've got one of these, there's no other better way of playing this game really, because once you've got the golf clubs in your hand, you're pretty much doing the same movement as you would do if you were actually, you know, playing golf in the real world. And you have a stack of options to go through. You've got 3 different courses that you can play. You need to unlock them as you go on. I've played this game a little bit, so I've got them. The first one, which is just a forest course, which is really nice. It's like a standard sort of course that you would see everywhere. A seaside course, which is like a tropical sort of seaside area. Very good looking course. And this absolutely nuts course, this dinosaur course, where you've got essentially small dinosaurs, big dinosaurs and T-Rexes roaming around outside of the golf environment, that with an active volcano doing its thing all the way through. This is probably the most challenging one for me anyway, I've found. I've not been able to get a good score on this yet, but we're going to go through each one, and like I say, I'm just going to play 3 rounds. So the next part you've got is you can go for a regular tee or a long tee, obviously. I'm going to go for a regular to keep it nice and short.
Away.
And you have this lady here giving you incidental communications, really, and you can choose whether you play 3 random, obviously 9 out, 9 in, and a full 18-hole course. So we're going to go for the 3 random. It just obviously takes 3 courses. And with the cup, you've got a normal cup, which just means, you know, a normal size cup, and then this one, which really is a lot of fun. It's called the Tornado Cup, where you just get the ball pretty close to the cup, and it sort of, this tornado sucks the ball in when you're fairly new. So you can get lots of birdies and eagles and things like that with this as well, which is really good. But we'll go for the normal cup and, you know, take it from there.
Right away.
You've also got clubs, and you've got a standard set of clubs which you start with. You've got these beginners, which are slightly bigger. I haven't really played a lot with these ones. And you've got these big air clubs, which are really, you know, I've probably played most of the games with these, but I've just got the big Magnum clubs, which you actually need to be a little bit more accurate with your shots to play these ones. So that's pretty good, I suppose. I'm going to choose those.
Of course, right away.
And then you've got a random caddy. You've got several different caddies. These ones I think you have to buy, but you've got this Rico and Lucy, which you get you know, in the game, which is pretty good. But I'm just going to randomize them. They have different outfits and things like that. You've got a mirror course, which is what it is, so you get the same courses, but you know, they can go mirrored either way. Obviously your high score of this particular setup, and then go to start. Yeah, cheerio. So they're pretty much the basic options, which are pretty good. And then
How are you?
you meet your caddy.
So, I'm going to be your caddy today.
Obviously, this is a
Nice
random
weather
one
we're
that's
having, isn't it?
been chosen. And it's
You should
again,
be able
it's
to
a
rack up a good score.
really good environment to
Are
be
you ready
in.
to get started?
It really does give you a sense of
Okay,
being
no
in,
time to waste.
a golf course environment. It's an open sort of area, which is really definitely immersive. You really benefit from the headset in this, and they have done an incredible job. And like I say, I've played the flat version of this, which
13th hole.
I'm not that keen on, if I'm honest.
This is
'cause
par 3.
It's
It's downhill.
it's just like any other game. But if you're going to play a game like this, you'd probably play EA's Sports or something like that. But this is good. This is good. So what you've got loads of options on here. As you can see, if you put the controller up towards your face, it shows you all your options that you have.
I'd practice
Select
if
the
I were
club, address mode, and address mode is when you're actually about to hit the ball, and practice mode is which it's in at the moment, which you can practice as many times without hitting the ball, and it gives you the flight and the direction of the club and everything else. You can obviously select your different types of clubs. You can use grass to check the weather and all these other things. So if you bring it down like that, which is good. So what we're going to do, I'm going to back to the round. Going to just try and get the ball on the green. I'm going to stick with the clubs that the caddy recommends. Tends to be fairly straightforward, but this, like I say, the scale of the immersive landscape is very good. You do feel like you're on a golf course. Okay, so this is the practice, and like I said, you can do all of the movements, and it sort of shows you, how you're hitting the ball before you actually hit it, and then you can press for address, which is the actual shot. So I'm not a golfer in any aspect whatsoever. I don't play golf. Well, that's not a bad shot. So
Semi-rough.
what I really do like is this little replay session that you can do, and it's great. You can sort of see exactly where the ball is. Actually, that's not as good a shot as I thought it was, but it's a great sort of addition to this. I can't remember if this was in the game or not before, but there you go.
Second stroke.
So I'm just off the green, so I'm going to try and play a using the putter to get the ball as close as I can to the pin, or even in. Oh, that's not bad. That was a good effort.
That's the stuff.
That was a good effort. Yeah, I'll take that.
This could be par.
So, pretty straight,
This will be
slight
basically straight.
downhill.
What?
I know. I'm going to have a gimme there.
That's right in the hole.
That's not the greatest start, but it's pretty good. Like I say, you really do feel like you're on a golf course playing golf. The textures are absolutely fantastic. The visuals are very good. You've got a great sound around you. You've got tweeting birds, obviously in this nice weather. You've also got sort of grass and things like that moving around. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'd really recommend it. And there isn't a great load speed between holes as well. They're pretty good. So I'll stop the yakking and get some playing going. That's fairly straight actually for me. even though it's in the rough, but
The ball's above your feet, so it'll pull left. Your left foot's lowered.
I don't know what
So
the
it'll
half of what she's talking about really, but I'm gonna,
Very nice.
thank you, I'm gonna, and this one you can change the direction of the replay to get a better view of it, which I like. Nice. Cool. Ultra shot.
Sink this for a birdie.
So I can get a birdie here, which is
Breaks to the
one
left.
under par.
Make it count, okay?
Yeah.
That's a birdie.
Oh, that's the birdie. I like it. And then you get this lovely confetti. Yeah, pretty good. So that's
Ninth hole.
how
Par
to
5
do
this
it.
one. Final hole.
So,
Right, left dog leg, okay?
not brilliant, but there's a little bit of wind that might help me or not. I don't know.
Rough.
Thank you. It's in the rough. It's,
Don't be shy with the power. There's a
Okay.
fair distance to go yet. Good shot.
in the rough, I think. Or
Semi-rough.
semi. Okay, 60 yards remaining.
Third stroke.
So, I think I should go half. What am I looking at here? About 50%, just over. Oh, bit too bit too much, but there you go.
Rough.
Thank you. So
Air
it
on
is
the
in the
stronger side.
rough. I'm gonna. Do you know what? I'm gonna try to roll it in with a putter. Better direction would have been
On the
good, but
green.
so you've got the water here, and you know the leaves falling and things like that, and it
This
is
could be par.
quite atmospheric, that's for sure.
That's a par.
There you go. Now I'm not a golfer, but I really enjoyed
Not
this.
bad at
really,
all.
really enjoyed this. It's a great bit of play. The one thing I would probably like, which I don't think there's any sort of anything in the pipeline, is making this maybe online, or being able to there's a fish jumping there. I've just never noticed that before. Making this online, or being able to play with your friends and things like that, that would be amazing. Instead of having the caddy here, it'd be great to have another an online friend, or even an AI that you're playing against. This is quite solo, the whole game, but it's still pretty good. So we're finished here. They take you to an area to look at your scores. You can
Well
see
done out there.
what you've actually done, which is okay. I mean, they've got
That really looked like quite the workout.
it came in.
So this
on
is how your
par.
final score looks.
Um,
That's not a bad score at all.
again, great environment. I think.
I hope to see you again very soon.
Thank you
Bye
very much.
for now.
Cheers. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. So you come back,
Welcome back.
to the
What would you
reception
like to do
area again,
next?
and I can
Courses?
just
Sure.
do the same, but we'll try the seaside course.
Of course. Bye
Keep
for now.
everything the same, just so that you can see the difference in the courses, which is really what I've got. So I've
How
got
are you?
Lucy again in
So,
a different
I'm going to be your
outfit.
caddy today.
You can skip these as well, so rather than keep going for the "It's a lovely day" scenario. you can go just straight to the golf course. And like I say, yeah, but there's a little bit of loading time, but considering what the, you know, what you're actually loading up is
Third
pretty
hole.
good. This is the first time I
Par
played
3 this
this one, and it hasn't been good weather,
This
so
one's downhill.
there's obviously different weather types in this, whether it's raining or, you know, this is obviously quite windy, or actually it's not that windy, but there's a little bit of dust and things around, which is good. Nice little ocean liner going off out in the distance. But again, the environment is very, very, very good. So let's quit the yakking and get the golf going.
Good work.
Doesn't look like a bad shot. It's on the green.
On the green.
So let's have a... It's not too bad. It's not really close, but I love the little replays of these. I think it's very, very well done.
Chance for a birdie.
Possibly. It's quite far.
The ball's pretty far from the cup.
Mm-hmm.
Aim carefully. An uphill. Go, go, go.
A little bit
Barely
more
there.
little zeppelin there going on.
This could be par.
It could be par, you're right.
You
It's
made
not
par.
too bad. Thank you. So yeah, again, lovely
Not bad at
environment. The
all.
only, like I say, the only thing that is slightly
Seven.
strange. Oh well, there you go. There's rain. I've not had
This is
rain
par 4.
before. This is gonna
It's raining.
hopefully. It should affect the ball and things
Left,
like
right,
that,
golf
which
leg,
would be good. You know,
It's
make it a little
uphill.
bit more realistic.
Nice.
Yeah. So again, because of, I mean, we all know about what these types of games in VR really, you know, when you've got a distance, you know, you've got this horizon and a large distance to look at. This actually looks
The
really,
ball's
really
below
good.
your
Not as
feet, so it'll pull right.
sharp as it you know, as it probably would do on a screen, but it actually looks really good. You can sort of see the distance. You can see things very, very clearly. Amazing what they've done here, I think. So let's give this again.
Wow.
Am I on the green? Just on the
Fairway.
fringe, or on the fairway. So we're only just there. So it's really great environments. Very, very well done.
Third
I
stroke.
think this is,
You could always use a putter.
yeah, you're right. Again, just not quite
That's
enough.
the stuff. This could be par. Slightly break. That's a par.
Thank you. Yeah, really enjoy these environments. They are all different. All of the courses are
18th
different. Look at
hole.
this. Look at this hole here. You've
Par
got
5 this one. Final
plane
hole.
flying around. You know, you've got a
Stopped.
beautiful little cove going on here. It really does look like
That's
the
a lot of
water.
yards.
Really,
Right,
really
left
great
dog leg,
environment.
okay?
Beautiful, beautiful setup.
This
I'd
one's
love
downhill.
to play golf here. You know, in the real world. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's not a bad shot. Not a bad effort. Oh my gosh.
Bunker.
What? It was too good, wasn't it? Am I gonna...
The ball's above your feet,
Am I-
so it'll pull left. It's really in deep.
Is this...
Bunker.
This is a nightmare.
It's really in there.
I've never
Don't be shy with the
seen
putt.
this area before. Okay.
Good recovery. Fairway.
Yeah, I don't know about recovery, but well, this is my fourth shot.
Fourth stroke.
So
Nice shot. Fairway.
shall I go
Fifth
for?
stroke.
I'm going to go for a putter again on this one. It's quite a fairway. I'll probably,
That's the stuff.
yeah, that'll be a bogey here. Oh,
Yeah,
little
you
gimme.
did it.
So you
There we
again,
go.
this I didn't hit the ball there, as you could probably see, and that was a gimme. I did that automatically without thinking too much about it. So there it tells you here, just here, press this button here to go to next. So that's what we're going to do, and this again will bring us back to that outside the clubhouse, checking the scores.
Well done out there.
She'll run through this whole thing. It would be quite nice to skip this bit because
really looked like
it
quite
is,
the workout.
After a while, it just gets a little bit samey.
So this is how your final
So
score
I can
looks.
see the score. Don't need to really be here.
Woo! A new personal best.
I'd like to, yeah, move on quite
I
quickly.
hope to see you
from
again
this,
very soon.
If that's
Bye for now.
the one little annoying thing. When you've done this for a while, these things can get a little
Welcome
bit
back.
tiresome.
What would you like to do next?
Okay,
Horses?
let's check the
Please select an
the
item.
last
Yes, right
the
away.
last one.
Bye for now.
So you never know, you might get a different caddy. Is it going to be the same? Yeah, same lady,
How
different
are you?
outfit.
So I'm going to be your caddy today.
Okay, again, you can skip that. And this course, like I say, I struggled on this course. I think there's a lot of distractions going on it, as you'll see when it loads up. But the actual course itself is slightly
16th
more
hole. Par 3 this one.
different. So you've got,
Oh,
as you
look.
say, dinosaurs, pterodactyls or whatever they are.
Take care.
Looks like an active volcano, lava flowing around, and the sound. It's difficult maybe to get it from what you can hear now, but the sound, obviously the 3D sound is
Practice makes
absolutely superb. Really is good. You can hear things behind you, all around you, and I think that is another really good aspect of this. This really helps with the immersive sort of nature of this. So it's quite windy, so I'm going to have to really go for this. Not the greatest of not the greatest of shots.
On the green.
Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. Okay.
Get that birdie.
Wow, that's a long.
It's still pretty far.
What I found is with the practice ones, if I practice like this and I hit it with the same, it always goes a little bit further. So you always have to try and tailor your shots a little bit weaker than your practice ones, because that is gone. As you can see, I hit that the same as I was practicing it, and it's gone much further than, probably about 10% more.
This could be par. It's a slight uphill lie.
Oh, I didn't hit it very well. So that's a gimme.
Yeah,
First
you did
bogey.
it.
So there's little things flying around, little insects, or big insects I should say. Let's have a look. Where are we? So you get these little strange events as well in between the,
Where did they disappear to?
in between the game as well, which is quite odd, if I'm honest. again, the dinosaurs are very, very good. Very good animation on them for what they are. You know, I do feel like I'm in Jurassic World. I don't really know what's going on here, if I'm honest, with this thing. I can skip this or go. That's it. You go to next. But I'll skip this whole part. It is what it is. So you have these little events.
This is par 4.
So you got.
It's a right-left dog leg.
A lot more other dinosaurs on this one. Some little small dinosaurs hanging around, as you can sort of see. You know, like in the Jurassic World, you've got the little ones that attack the people on the beaches. Right. Again, let's get this show on the road.
You need to train your instincts.
Really? Was it that bad?
Out of bounds.
It was that bad. Okay. So there you go, out of bounds.
Again. There's a fair distance to go yet. Careful!
Yeah, I had two really bad shots, pretty much in the same place there. Have I kept that one in?
Oh dear.
Right, let's try.
Again.
Again.
I'd practice if I were you.
Trying my hardest to get a decent shot there. That's not bad, that's on the fairway, I'll take that.
Fairway.
Yep. So,
6th stroke.
I've put in the little weird things. They scatter when you hit the ball, so it's quite interesting.
Rough.
Okay, so we're in the rough, but it's not
The ball's below your feet, so it'll pull right.
They're interested in
Your
golf,
left
which
foot's
is
raised, so it'll go high. Don't be shy with the power.
Is that a good shot?
Wow, great position.
That wasn't bad, was it? Let's have a look. It's not bad.
Great position.
I'll take that.
You can do this.
So, considering I had
Slightly breaks to the left.
this is a really bad
Make it count, okay?
I did say that I struggle with this particular
It's all experience.
with this course, and you can see now why. It's just slightly different.
Par 5 this one.
So,
Final hole.
okay. Let's,
This hole is on the long side. Watch out!
really? Surely isn't that a good shot?
Not good at all.
Okay. I thought I'd got that, but there you go. I didn't see the lava set.
Again. I'd practice if I were you.
Okay.
There's a fair distance to go. 4!
So I'm hitting it way too hard.
Out of bounds.
That's it. Or I've got to hit it that way. Okay.
Again. Practice makes perfect. 4! What? Out of bounds.
Not quite making it. Okay. So
Again.
let's go.
The cup is still pretty tall. Nice shot.
On the.
Rough.
Yeah, it is rough.
The ball's below your feet, so
So-
it'll pull right. Air on the stronger side.
I'm airing.
Good shot. Bunker.
So,
The ball's below your
okay.
feet, so it'll pull right. Your left foot is raised, so it'll go high. And there it goes.
Was that good? Okay, take that. I'll take that, considering what I've just
Loosen your shoulder.
been through.
Slight downhill lie. Good job.
There was a
I got your
patronising
back.
clap, I have to admit. So there you go. That's these 3 holes.
Well done out there.
Yeah,
That really looked like quite the workout.
I don't know about that, but again,
So this
like I
is
say,
how your
it'd be
final
really good
score looks.
to be able to skip these bits. But
That's not a bad score at all.
I'm going to sort of leave it at that.
I hope to see you again very soon.
Cheerio.
Bye for now.
I'm going to leave it at this sort of section now, because I think it's given you a good
Welcome back.
overview of the actual game,
What would you like to do next?
and they're all pretty much the same. And then you have this brilliant part here, which is the practice
area?
range,
Okay.
which once you go into it and you've got the game rather than the standard
Please choose what you like.
demo, you have all of the practice areas that you can go. So you've got 3 tiers. You've got also a putting green, which is over there, and you've got this little flyby, this crazy dude that comes in and out. We've yet to hit him, but I will do it. So this is the practice area. It's really, really, like I say, really, really good. I can't rate this game highly enough. I think there are a few little glitches with it. Things like, the same old thing, the move controllers do go out of alignment every now and then, but in general they're pretty good. But the positives outweigh all of the negatives. The game itself is absolutely brilliant. It's very addictive. Once you start playing it, you do want to get better and better, and open up other parts of it. Biggest down is that it is only a single player. You can only play with it on your own, which is not everyone's cup of tea. I don't actually mind it that much, but I think it would be great to be able to play against other people. I think that's where they're missing a slight trick here. I'm pretty sure that's doable in this in this scenario. Why they didn't do it, I don't know. And I would like to see maybe more courses added onto it. There's 3. A few more courses would be good, and a few more realistic courses rather than the dinosaur ones. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll be sort of streaming a few more of these. Then we've got a little bit of isolation. So anyway, take care. See you soon.